Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to demystify a pretty incredible program, Erasmus+. Think of this as your personal guided tour through this massive world of opportunity for learning and connection all across Europe. Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever dreamed of, studying somewhere new, maybe teaching or even volunteering abroad, gaining new skills, seeing a new culture? If any of that sounds good to you, then you are definitely in the right place, because that's exactly what Erasmus Plus is all about, making those dreams happen. So what is it really? Well, at its heart, Erasmus Plus is this giant EU program designed to support education, training, youth, and sports. And the goal is simple: give people, and I mean people of all ages, the chance to develop themselves, to share what they know, and to have amazing experiences in different countries. It's not just for university students, not at all. We're talking vocational schools, youth groups, sports clubs, the whole shebang.
And what I think is super interesting about the program right now is that it's really focused on the big issues we're all facing. It's built on these three core pillars. First, digital transformation. Second, inclusion and diversity, making sure everyone gets a chance. And third, the environment, with this whole green Erasmus push. So you see, it's way more than just a travel opportunity. It's about actively building a better, more connected future.
All right, let's dive into what this means for you. We'll start with the opportunities for individuals. No matter who you are, a student, a teacher, a youth worker, a sports coach, Erasmus Plus is just packed with ways for you to learn, grow, and get some incredible international experience. It's all about pushing your boundaries and gaining a totally new perspective. Here's a great example of how modern this program is, something called a blended intensive program. It's a really smart, flexible model that fits today's world perfectly. It's part online learning, part short-term travel. So you get the best of both worlds. So how does that actually work? Well, first you'll do some collaborative learning online with your international classmates. Then you travel for a short, really intensive in-person part of the course, which can be anywhere from 5 to 30 days. And the best part? This isn't just some fun trip, it's serious learning. You actually earn a minimum of 3 ECTS credits for it. Oh, and you've got to hear about this one, Discover EU. There's a specific part called the Inclusion Action that gives 18-year-olds, especially those with fewer opportunities, a free travel pass to explore Europe. How amazing is that? It's all about making sure that travel and cultural discovery are open to absolutely everyone. And honestly, that's just scratching the surface. The list of opportunities for individuals just goes on and on. You've got your classic university student and staff exchanges, of course, but there's also mobility for vocational students, awesome youth exchanges, youth participation projects, and even opportunities for sports staff. Seriously, there's something in there for pretty much everyone. Okay, so we've talked about individuals, but what about organizations? Let's switch gears, because Erasmus Plus is also this incredible engine for collaboration between institutions. We're talking schools, universities, NGOs, even small businesses and public bodies, you name it. The program basically gives them the framework and, importantly, the funding to team up with partners across borders. They can tackle shared problems and cook up some really innovative solutions together. So if you're an organization, how do you jump in? Well, there are kind of two main flavors. You've got small-scale partnerships, which are perfect for newcomers. They're simpler, less admin, a great way to dip your toes in. Then you have the cooperation partnerships. These are the bigger, more ambitious projects. They're all about creating really concrete results, like a new curriculum or innovative tools, and sharing them widely. And if you want to see just how ambitious this can get, check out the Centers of Vocational Excellence. Now, these aren't just simple projects. We're talking huge, transnational networks that bring together vocational schools, companies, local authorities, all working together to build up skills that the regional economy actually needs. It's a massive, super impactful idea. And again, the list just keeps going. Organizations can team up to create teacher academies, form alliances for innovation that bridge the gap between education and industry, develop those super prestigious Erasmus Mundus joint master's degrees. The possibilities for partnership are just huge. Okay, I know what you're probably thinking. This all sounds amazing, but who pays for it? Let's talk about the money.
Right, here's the key thing to understand. The Erasmus Plus grant isn't meant to cover 100% of every single cost. Think of it as a contribution, an enabler. It's there to help with the big stuff, your travel and your living costs. It's not a salary, but it's that crucial support that makes the whole adventure possible for so many people.
And remember how we talked about green Erasmus? Well, this is where you see it in action. The funding actually encourages you to be more sustainable. If you take a greener option like a train instead of a plane,
You literally get more money for your travel grant. I mean, look at that. For a medium-length trip, it's a pretty significant difference. It's a really smart way to put your money where your mouth is.
The daily allowance you get makes a lot of sense, too. It's not a one-size-fits-all deal. It changes based on the cost of living where you're going. So you'll get a higher daily rate for a pricier country like Denmark or Sweden, compared to a more affordable one like Romania. It's just a fair system that reflects the reality on the ground.
And it's not just about the person traveling. The organizations that do all the hard work of hosting and managing these things get support too. For instance, for one of those blended intensive programs we talked about, the host institution gets €400 per participant. That helps them cover all the coordination and admin costs, which is, absolutely essential.
Okay, so maybe you're feeling a little inspired right now, thinking, this sounds great, but where do I even start? Let's cover your next steps.
First things first, you are not alone in this. There is a massive support network out there to help you. You've got specialized centers, but the most important one for you to know about is your country's national agency. Their entire job is to guide people like you through the whole process.
So, let's wrap this all up. What's the big takeaway? Erasmus Plus is this incredible world of opportunity for both people and organizations. It's a program that's focused on the future, on digital skills, inclusion, and being green. It provides real financial help to make it happen, and at the end of the day, it's a chance to connect, learn, and grow in a way you just can't at home.
So, if you're ready to take the plunge, what's the one thing you should do right now? Find your country's Erasmus Plus national agency. Seriously, just search for it online. They are your first port of call. They're the experts, and they'll get you started.
And that really brings us to the final question. This whole program is about skills and experience for sure, but really, at its core, it's about connection. It's about people. So the only question left to ask is, what new connection are you going to make?